Welcome back to the Escape Pod. Thank you for escaping with us. That's Alex. I'm Andrew.
And as always, with great power comes great balls ability because of the balls that this guy has to say some of the takes that he has.
Why you? I thought you were just saying I have big balls.
Certainly. They're the size of eggs.
They're size of, wow. Your balls aren't that big?
I once knew a guy that said he had balls the size of eggs.
I got golf balls down there.
Gross. Ooh.
You have basketballs to say The Last Jedi is a good movie. So,
yeah, you've got.
Have you heard the stories about the guy with the world's biggest balls?
No.
He has like some sort of like medical condition. He can like literally sit on them. They're like that big. They're like a volleyball.
Oh, that poor guy.
Isn't that crazy?
Does he sit on them?
I think that's a thing. Fact check me.
You know about the guy with the big penis? It's like as long as his leg.
Yeah.
And you like see it when he walks and stuff.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Terrible. No.
You're close to that guy. I've from the rumors.
Yeah. The rumors.
What I'm hearing on the street is you're related to that guy.
Not. Yeah.
Hey, follow us on everything: Instagram, Discord, Twitter, We don't have Facebook.
We should.
We should have a Facebook.
That's like a whole market we're missing.
TikTok.
Of like 40 to 50-year-olds.
We're almost ready to give away this freaking shirt. I know we keep mentioning it. And we still have like bigger... Where is the other thing we're supposed to give away?
It's in my room.
Okay. Because it's expensive.
It is expensive.
And we're going to give that away. Follow us on everything. We're starting a Patreon. That's correct. So I'm going to go through the tiers really quickly just so you know what you're getting. The link is in the description. The link is in all of our bios everywhere. We've got a few different tiers. We have 5, actually. I'm going to go through them really quickly. You just don't want people to sign up for our Patreon? You don't want to make money. You'd rather make fart noises. Can I continue? Or are you going to behave? For $3 a month, this is just, what were you about to do? You can't control yourself.
Nothing.
No, I'm not doing it. For $3 a month, we can... Give it to me. Give it to me.
No.
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 Hit me one more time. I will delete the Patreon. Give me the cup.
Ow!
For $3 a month, that's just basically showing your support. That's general support. You'll get a special Discord role if you're in our Discord. For $5 a month, you start getting some pretty cool stuff. Question priority for span segments. You get to be...
What's a span segment?
I will kill you. I have no qualms about killing you.
Fan segment.
I dream about it. Fairly consistently. Fan segment. As if you've never mispronounced anything on this podcast.
I'm perfect.
I distinctly remember you rereading something you had literally just read in a
That's not mispronouncing.
It's worse.
That's an honest mistake.
And mispronouncing something isn't an honest mistake?
What's a spegment?
It is a combination.
Or a span.
I was just trying to be more efficient. I was trying to get through this quicker. They knew I meant fan segment.
I don't think they did.
I think they did. You're being a jerk. Question priority for fan segments. You get to vote in polls about content, 10% merch discount whenever we get merch, behind the scenes and bonus content, and then also a Patreon exclusive Discord role and channels to talk with us more exclusively one-on-one. So that's a pretty good tier. I think the best tier is going to be the 10-month tier. You get an extra episode of the pod every single week.
$10 a month, not 10-month tier. You called it the 10-month tier.
Oh, gosh. I'm falling apart.
I'm just making sure we're on the same page
I'm falling apart.
Yeah, you can't do anything. We haven't filmed that. We're supposed to film like 5 episodes today, and you can't.
$10 a month tier.
Falling apart.
You get an extra episode a week. You also get 25% merch discount and everything else in the previous tiers. Then we jump up to $20 a month. You get a shout out and thank you in YouTube videos, either text, verbally, in the description, something like that.
Yep.
And group movie nights once a month.
Yes.
So you get to choose the movie. We'll all watch it together.
Yeah, we all vote on it, and we're all talking and chilling and everything like that. And you get a bunch of other things.
Yeah, like priority for spegments.
Yeah, for spegments, exactly.
Yeah. And
span fegments.
Span fegments.
There you go.
And then there's one more tier. It's just a lot of money. It's like $250, $300, something crazy like that if you just want to throw money at us. Also, if you want to just throw money at us, we got Venmos. You know, you can just...
We'll put those in the description.
Right. But that's just, you're basically crazy, and we'll verbally thank you in every episode of the pod.
Yeah.
So if you want an extra episode of the podcast every week...
Go to the Slatreon.
The
Matreon.
Patreon.
The matriarch. The patriarch.
Become a patron.
Yes, Patreon. There you go.
What's
Can you calm down?
I'm super calm.
Yeah, clearly not.
My
All
lungs
right.
are not.
Hot seat.
Oh yeah, hot seat. Hot seat's first.
Yeah, let's do it. I've got a timer right here.
Oh great.
So do you want to go first?
Let's do 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't care.
All right.
You want to ask?
No, you go.
Okay.
All right. So you're asking me?
Yeah.
All right.
Give me a countdown.
3, 2.
Are the Miami Heat going to win?
This series, if Giannis is out, maybe, but probably not.
So they're losing this round and they're out.
I hope not, but yes, probably.
If they win this round,
I'm going to be in a real good mood.
But then they're losing.
No. If we win this series, we're going to win the championship.
Wow. I like your hat.
Thank you.
When I disappeared under the table a couple episodes ago
Yes.
to suck your toes,
Yes.
were you scared?
Yeah.
Like 1 to 10?
I didn't know what to feel. You guys don't know this, but the table is kind of like an awkward angle. I can't really see under it. I just didn't know what to expect. I was terrified for my life.
Your toesies were in the wind. They were out.
Mm-hmm. They typically are. They are right now.
If you had to pick a toe,
No.
you have to pick a toe.
No.
Which toe am I sucking?
The middle one.
Why?
I don't know.
So you could flick me off with your toe while
Sure.
Okay. Are you frustrated that the podcast has made no money so far?
Yes, I am.
Hence us talking about the Patreon.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
We've made some. Do you think Patreon will be our biggest earner?
Immediately. Yeah.
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 When's the last time you were annoyed?
I don't get annoyed very often. Mm-hmm. I dropped milk the other day and it exploded.
That's annoying.
And it was really annoying because I had to go back to the store to get another milk.
Oh, all of it gonzo?
No, but it was like a huge hole. It wasn't reparable. Right. So I poured a decent amount into like this thing. This like, the Pabst things we have.
Right, yeah.
And I would pour it, but by day 2 it was gross because it wasn't sealed. So it tasted like all the shit in my fridge.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yep.
What's the hardest you've ever laughed in relation to the podcast?
By far, the first time that you sent me, I don't know if it's the best moment still. There's a lot of great moments, but when you sent me the original of episode 5 to just watch to see if I had any problems, the first time I watched you say, Charles Butts, suck my balls, is the hardest I've ever laughed at the pod. I was laughing pretty hard at that.
If you had to marry an animated character, who you spending your life with? I'm
a little bit biased because of recency bias, but Princess Peach was bad as hell. Like new wife, bro. Like
wifey,
bad as
you wifing her up?
Easily.
You're basically Bowser.
Easily. She's so hot. Yeah. Shit,
you would go on a journey to get the Infinity Star to marry Princess Peach.
100%. She's bad as hell.
If you could change one thing about me, what are you changing?
I wish you had a longer neck.
Oh, we'd be the Neck Brothers.
Oh, yeah. We could, it could be 2 giraffes, 1 pod. We could change the name.
That'd be the name of the podcast.
All right, last question.
Oh, no. No, I have 2. Frick the timer. I got 2.
Frick the timer.
Frick the timer. What's the highest amount of money you would turn down for your sports team to win a championship? Someone comes to you and is like, I'll give you $1 million to not have your team win. Are you turning that?
I'm taking $1 million, but it's a pretty high number. It's got to be significantly more than I make in a year.
Right.
I don't know if I could turn down just for 1 year.
1 championship.
That's a good question. I don't know if I could turn. I don't know if I could turn down $100,000 for just 1 year. But you guys let us know. What would be your amount of money?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's a really good question.
What's the number one next step for the podcast?
The Patreon. Continuing to have guests, right? So we've had Straw Hat on. We've had Soups on. Those were like big goals of mine personally to get. Now moving forward, not that those guys aren't stars. They're absolutely stars in their own right. But I'd like to move a little bit bigger, maybe older YouTube kind of things. I'm a big fan of Bat in the Sun Productions, to have somebody like them on.
Yeah, their videos are awesome.
Yeah. I mean, you told me that you grew up on them.
No, yeah, their videos are. I rewatch them a lot.
Like Chris Stuckman's a big goal of mine. So maybe older YouTube guys, and then from then on, I'd like to do movie stars and actors and this and that. Just having people like that on the pod would be awesome.
Cool. Last one.
Yep.
If you could go back and experience something again, but here are the two caveats that you're putting into this. You can go back and experience anything, but number one, I'm going to be there with you, and number two, the podcast already exists.
Oh, this is the easiest question in the world.
I think I know the answer. Go ahead.
Infinity War.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that would be your answer.
I just like
coming out of that cinema, that theater, and being like,
because I absolutely would have said on the pod, because I did say this to my friends. I was like, dude, Thanos in the comics, he kills everybody.
Yeah.
And then he goes and lives on a farm, but they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
I totally would have said that on the podcast. And then he did it. They did it. So that would have been just amazing. And then obviously Endgame after that and everything. So that's a no-brainer for me.
Yep. Figured.
All right. Good one.
Nice. No! No!
What a disaster.
I failed the clink.
What a disaster.
There we go. Oh. Here, I'm going to hit it for myself. Hit the button. I am a klutz.
Yep.
The button today is if we hit it, the other person has to insult themselves.
Correct.
I just spilled my drink all over.
Everywhere. Just everywhere. This is awful. Dude, and you're terrible.
Now it's going to be all sticky.
I know.
All right.
All right, ladies. All right, you ready?
Ladies?
Yep.
Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh. I am multiple people and I'm female?
Yep.
Interesting. Hit it.
If you could give one piece of advice for new podcasters, what would it be?
Ooh. Yeah, do the TikTok thing.
Yep. 3 times a day.
Film it. Edit the shorts. Period.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is your favorite moment ever on the pod?
The Suck My Balls was pretty good.
Yep.
Soup saying it was the best podcast on TikTok was also pretty fire.
That was pretty dope.
I laughed the hardest when editing it back. I laughed really, really hard when you were reading one of the emotional messages from fans, and you went back and started reading it again. You were like, "Oh, that's the same one." I lost my mind. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. The Greatest Showman is a movie about P.T. Barnum, who a lot of people have told you on the internet is a terrible person.
Yeah.
Do you care?
No.
Yeah.
Nah.
The movie is Hugh Jackman.
Movie's
it's not
great.
P.T. Barnum.
No. Hugh Jackman's
P.T. Barnum isn't alive. He's not making any money from you liking that movie.
No.
Correct. I'm with
he's
you.
dead. He's gone.
Top 3 actresses based on how good they are. I want to hear who you think are the most talented actresses.
I was gonna make a really misogynistic joke.
Please don't.
I'm not gonna do that.
The point of this question is
to not do
that, because a lot of people say we talk about.
Let's see. What's her name? Meryl Streep.
Okay.
No. Bad pick?
I should put her in overrated, underrated, properly rated.
Oh, you think she's overrated?
So overrated. She got nominated for an Oscar for Into the Woods.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
Viola Davis.
She's phenomenal.
And then I don't know. This is not a good answer, but for some reason Sandra Bullock jumped in my head. It's not a good answer.
Sandra Bullock's iconic.
She's iconic, but I don't think she's top.
No disrespect to Sandra Bullock.
I would have to.
She won an Oscar.
Okay.
For The Blind Side.
Which I saw a clip of on TikTok this morning. It's a great movie.
She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it was in my head. That's fine. I'll think about it some more, but those are the ones that came to my mind.
What is my worst take?
Cars 2 being better than Up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say one thing to our fans.
Oh, no. Your George Lucas, Rian Johnson one is pretty, it's not even, a bad take. That's not the adjective I would use to disgusting.
Yeah. Say one thing to our fans.
You have made this podcast journey infinitely better than it would have been without y'all. Like, clearly, like, y'all are the best part. I've always said, like, my favorite thing about doing content is helping people and like getting those messages and like the community, and like one of my main goals this year was to create a better community around my content and stuff like that, and y'all have helped us do that. So the back and forth, the banter, the inside jokes, the community, the nice messages y'all send us, thank you.
All right, you ready for your final question?
Oh boy.
This is the hardest question I'm ever going to ask you, but I already know the answer, which is unfortunate, and our time is out, so it's perfect timing. Quit the pod or quit your trivia content. You have a gun to your head. You have to quit one of them. I already know the answer. Let's get it out of the way.
Okay. Let me explain it a little bit.
Yeah.
I am enjoying the podcast more right now.
Mm-hmm.
And is the most I've enjoyed content in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But
yes. No, you're correct. You're correct. I would have yelled at you if you picked the pod.
But a couple things. Number one, Wofelo is way more successful right now.
Yes.
Number two, it is the channel that I worked on for a decade.
Correct.
And I wouldn't just walk away from it.
No.
And number three, while I'm not enjoying it as much as the pod right now, I still really, really love it. And I feel like there's a lot more stuff I can do there.
Yes.
There's still a lot of steps that and things I want to do over there.
Yes.
But like with the podcast, like we could just make another podcast, or like I could still do something like this.
You could still do stuff with me. I could run your trivia branch and it's sports trivia or something.
Yeah, we'd figure it out.
We would.
But it would kill me to walk away from either.
I agree, but like you have to, just the safety blanket. We haven't made a dime.
Yeah, like that's my job right now.
No,
I would be homeless.
I agree,
Yeah.
I agree completely. Great. That was fun.
That was fun. Clink me. Look at me. I did it properly.
Don't spell it.
Button.
Dude, let me tell you, I do not take care of it, so it is my own fault, but my acne's getting out of hand. It's just getting out of control.
Still one of my favorite comments. I saw the one this morning. Oh, you responded to it. It was about me.
It was about you.
What was it?
Chapstick is your friend.
Pajama boy.
Yeah.
So my favorite for you is acne face doesn't understand how democracy works. And now my favorite for me is chapstick is your friend, pajama boy.
Yeah.
That's so
incredible.
Good. So creative.
Incredible. All right. Overrated, underrated, properly rated.
Let's do it.
A segment that we've never done before. Very, very exciting.
Yeah, but everyone should know how it works. He's going to read something, and we're going to talk about whether it's properly rated, under, or overrated.
It can be anything. Literally anything. So
nerdy, not nerdy. Let's do it.
So
I don't know what these are. Only he does.
Yeah, I've got 20 of them here for us. You ready?
Yep.
DC animated movies.
Ready?
Yep.
Properly rated.
Correct.
Yeah.
I agree.
Because everyone loves them as they should.
Correct. But then there are some that are overrated, and there are some that are underrated, but I think it all balances out.
It balances.
I personally think Mask of the Phantasm is quite overrated.
Yeah.
But then there's stuff like Dark Knight Returns and Under the Red Hood that's properly rated. That's just masterful.
Under the Red Hood came out when I was like young. I remember I was like 10, 11, I can't remember. And I remember even then being like, whoa, this is like really, really good. Like not just like as a kid, like, oh, it's a Batman animated thing. Like I remember it being like, whoa, this is better than...
No. Yeah. Under the Red Hood's phenomenal. All right. Spectacular Spider-Man.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Properly rated. I need to make a public service announcement.
What is it?
People in the comments and on the Discord have helped me realize Spectacular Spider-Man is fine. I was thinking about Ultimate Spider-Man.
Oh, Ultimate Spider-Man's terrible.
Yes.
Oh, so you've been shitting on Spectacular
Yes.
Spider-Man and you've been wrong about it.
I even said in the last one when we were talking about all the animated Spider-Man series, like the 90s one, and then I even said, and the one after that I think is good too. I was talking about Spectacular Spider-Man in my brain, and this whole time I've had it reversed. Ultimate Spider-Man sucks.
Gotcha.
Spectacular Spider-Man's fine. I don't think it's the best thing in the world, I think, but like I remember it being good.
Fascinating.
So apologies to everyone.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Nick Kroll. He's the co-creator of Big Mouth. He does all the voices. He's a comedian. He does stand-up. He looks...
Yeah. No, I can picture him.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Overrated?
He's my favorite comedian.
I just said overrated just because I've heard Big Mouth is really bad.
Yeah, I don't love Big Mouth. I just think he's hilarious.
I haven't seen anything he's done, so I can't really speak to it.
No problem. Miles Morales.
Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Properly rated? Wow, you think Miles Morales is overrated?
He's a bad character in the comics.
How?
He's a bad character in the comics. They didn't nail it in Spider-Verse. They like went above and beyond. Just Spider-Verse, Miles is properly rated. He's awesome. But in the comics, Miles Morales is not an interesting character. Miles Morales and Captain Marvel are the two worst characters in the comics.
Why, though?
They were created to fill a void.
I mean, yeah.
Right, to fill a role.
But I mean, that is a good argument.
He's not an interesting character in the comics. All the stuff that he deals with in Spider-Verse is not something he deals with in the comics.
Yeah, but he deals with his dad being his dad and the Prowler being his uncle. That's interesting stuff.
It's not as interesting as it is in Spider-Verse. I'm telling you, you're not a comics guy.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people will agree with me here. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I'm full of I thought Miles Morales was an annoying character with a cool suit until Spider-Verse.
Is Miles Morales overrated? Let us know.
Let us know.
Next.
The Batman.
Here we go.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Hilariously overrated.
Properly rated.
Hilariously overrated. It's good, but it's nowhere near the best superhero movie ever or the way I see it. The other day, I saw somebody say it's better than Batman Begins. What an absurd take. What an absurd take. I don't know how I've become the world's biggest Batman Begins defender. That movie is a masterpiece. And how...
I just find it funny every time you call a take absurd. I'm just like, that's how everyone with like functioning brain levels sees every single one of your takes.
Wrong. The podcast.
Ooh. 3, 2, 1.
I think we're a little overrated.
I'd say properly rated.
I think we're a little overrated.
I can make an argument for all three, though, in different ways.
We're definitely underrated in, like, our reach.
Yeah.
Our reach is underrated. We reach a lot of fucking people.
Yeah.
But people really love us. I don't know if that's correct. I don't know if that's warranted, but we do appreciate it.
What?
You didn't know who Nick Kroll is, so John Mulaney was on this list.
Oh, I know John Mulaney.
Okay, John Mulaney.
Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Overrated.
I think John Mulaney's super funny.
My last, one of my ex-girlfriends liked him, so overrated.
So you've got a little bit of beef.
Yeah.
I will say, as a man, he's a little underrated. His wife of like 10 years cheated on him, and what did he do? He put a baby in Olivia Munn.
Okay. That is...
Legend. Dude, legend. Do you know who Olivia Munn dated before John Mulaney?
No.
Aaron Rodgers.
Wow.
Goat. Dude,
No.
John Mulaney's the man.
Also, yeah, I mean, he's funny. I just don't think he's like one of the greatest comedians of all time funny.
He's got a joke about a horse in a hospital. It's really, really, really
Yes,
funny.
I've heard.
Really, really
Yeah.
funny.
Of course, you would like that.
That's true. Andy Serkis.
3, 2, 1. Underrated.
Correct.
Yeah.
The most underrated actor, a creator of our generation.
Yeah, he needs to be talked about way more.
Way more. He should have 18 billion Oscars. Andy Serkis, you are the man. One day I would like to meet you and shake your hand, and I will have tears flowing down my face from the impact you have had on my life. You're adding Andy to the list of daddies?
Yep.
I love it.
We haven't added anybody in a while.
No, I love it. Yep.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Welcome back, Andy.
He's right up there with Godzilla.
Yep. Nike.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Properly rated.
Yep. They make the best stuff. They make the coolest stuff.
I
But
have
everybody kind of
zero interest in shoes, so I just assume.
What about
that-
pants?
I have zero interest in
What
clothing.
about shirts, hoodies?
If they have something nerdy on them, I'll care about them. Other than that, I don't.
You're a loser.
I've had one pair of shoes for like 2 years.
There's a good one. Quentin Tarantino.
3, 2, 1.
Properly
Overrated.
rated. You're out of your mind.
I can see why people just, certain people, the film bros, just absolutely worship him, and I think that's a little much. He's got some good movies.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen all of them, so I guess I can't speak to it. But
You've seen Inglourious Basterds?
like, I think yes, and I've
Correct.
sing Pulp Fiction. Like, those are good.
I think Pulp Fiction's a bit overrated.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it was good. I just wasn't worshiping the screen the whole time I was watching.
This is a hot take. It's not going to bother you, so I'll never share it on the show like this, so this is a perfect time to do it. I think Pulp Fiction's one of his worst movies. Like, people saying it's clearly his best is crazy to me. I think Kill Bill 1 and 2 are better. I think.
I do want to see those.
Oh, they're great. They're actually great. And the dun dun dun. That song is from that like all the iconic moments from history is from that. So that's a really good, like Inglourious Basterds is better, Django is better. I like Hateful Eight better. I like Reservoir Dogs is great.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen any of those.
Oh,
but I really want to.
You got to.
This is fun. I like this.
Yeah, I like this. Joker, the movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah, okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Properly rated.
Overrated. You're out of your mind.
It's a really good movie.
It's the highest grossing rated R movie of all time.
As it should be.
It's the only one that's what?
Joker's great.
Have you seen Taxi Driver?
Yes.
Which one did you see first?
Taxi Driver.
And you don't dislike Joker? It's the same movie.
Yeah, there are plenty of movies with that trope. That doesn't mean they're the same movie.
Same movie. I do not like Joker at all. Thought it was a tedious watch. I already know both of our answers in this. I don't even know why I threw this in. David Montgomery.
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
Underrated.
Underrated Chicago Bears running back David Montgomery.
Yep. James Gunn.
3, 2, 1. Properly rated. Properly rated.
Just a little underrated.
Most people we've talked to are super excited about him taking over DC. I think most people love him.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, okay, hold on. I got one.
Yeah.
Taika Waititi. 3, 2, 1. Overrated.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people came around after Thor: Love and Thunder.
Me. I would have said properly rated.
Yeah.
But Love and Thunder really, because I don't like Jojo Rabbit.
Right.
Which is a hot take. I think it's bad.
Yeah.
I think it's annoying. I think Jojo Rabbit and Thor: Love and Thunder, same movie.
Yeah.
Right? Like, there's some good stuff, but bad. So, like, I love Ragnarok, but nothing else. I don't love Hunt for the Wilder People.
Right, and I don't like Ragnarok, so, like, I can see... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. That's a good one. Nice work.
Thank you. Clink on that. Clink.
Trees.
Just like right there, like
Yep.
the green. 3, 2, 1. Properly
Underrated.
rated. Why are
They give us life. They give us oxygen. And they're pretty. I like a good tree.
Yeah, but everybody loves trees.
You're sleeping on trees.
No, I like trees.
You know, you're the kind of person that would cut down a tree.
I mean, if I need to.
Terrible.
What are you, a tree hugger?
Disney Star Wars.
Okay, I gotta think about all of it. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Properly rated.
Underrated.
Yeah, because you like the sequels. They gave us the worst, some of the worst, and some of the best Star Wars.
What's some of the best? You haven't seen Andor.
Mandalorian, Andor. I like Solo and Rogue One.
Yeah.
But they gave us the worst, which is
They
The
also
Last
gave
Jedi
us
and the sequels.
Siege of
and
Mandalore. They gave us Clone Wars,
Right.
which is just breathtaking.
they're kind of all over the place.
I think
but
it's
what they
underrated.
started off with was the sequels, which, I mean, even if you like The Last Jedi, you agree some of it is really, really bad. Not The Last Jedi.
Rise of Skywalker
Right.
is terrible. Yeah. But
I think that's the most egregious thing that has been done to Star Wars, period. And most people, but the reason I say properly rated is because most people
dislike it, but then they like Mandalorian.
Right.
Yeah, I agree completely. The reason I say underrated is because I think that people they feel, obviously I like the sequels, so that impacts my, right? Because I love Last Jedi. I really like Force Awakens. So obviously that impacts my scale.
Yeah.
But something else is, I think that for all the love that shows like Kenobi has gotten and Mando specifically, those are the two shows that get the most love because a lot of people hate on Boba Fett. Boba Fett is great. Andor does not get talked about enough.
You can say the last few episodes of Boba Fett are great. The first half is bad.
It's tedious to get to it.
It's bad.
It's tedious to get to it, but it's like, God, you love Rogue One. It's tedious to get to the end of Rogue One.
That's true.
Everybody loves Rogue One for some reason. So yeah, that's, yeah. Amazon.
The website.
Yep.
Not the forest.
Nope.
3, 2, 1. Properly
Overrated.
rated. Amazon's great.
No. People live on that. It's ridiculous.
You're about to say the R word.
I was. I was. Absolutely was. The love for Amazon is ridiculous.
You can get anything you want in the world in your doorstep in a day.
Can't. I can't get a cool T-shirt on Amazon.
Yes, you can.
Their stuff is ugly. They should go back to selling books and stop putting all these small businesses.
We got this on
out.
Amazon. We got this on Amazon.
Yeah,
we got this on Amazon.
Because you really?
Yes.
This is a piece of shit.
Don't insult the button. Guys, whoa. Apologize to the button.
I'm sorry.
Button.
All right. I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, you freaking are.
Amazon, people live on Amazon, and it's ridiculous to me. It makes no sense to me. Amazon is overrated.
What a weird take. All right.
Henry Cavill.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Properly rated. He's a good Superman. I don't think people act like he's the best thing in the world because I don't think he is, but people like him. I
think there could be. I think you would be a better Superman.
You want to say that again?
Yes, he does so many things wrong. He only has the look. I'd rather.
You think if they could CGI me to like more than 120 pounds?
Yes. You're 120 pounds?
I've gained. I might be breaking 130.
I'm like 140 pounds, and I have like a foot on you, so that's a problem. Let me tell you, we got a lot of swipe ups on the picture of us at the Dungeons and Dragons thing because people were so shocked at how much taller I am than you. I've got like a head on you.
Yeah, it's the neck.
Yeah, no, it is. No, I would literally at this point with the James Gunn one, I would take anybody over Henry Cavill. I'd take Rachel Everin. At least she smiles when she wears the suit. What are you doing to me?
Nothing.
All right.
I think she could say anything she wanted, and you'd be like, "Oh yeah." She could be like, "I want to take James Gunn's place at DC."
No,
and you'd be like, "Maybe."
Can't do it. Maybe. I gotta see her storyboards. I gotta see the script. Anime.
Ooh, this one's really tough. I know what your answer is.
Yes, you do.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Properly rated. You're gonna say over.
Overrated.
Because you think all anime is the same, but that's obviously not true. It's a vast.
People love Demon Slayer. You love Attack on Titan.
I'm watching Demon Slayer right now. I love it.
I've seen clips. Like I'll walk by your room. I'll walk by in the living room, and you're watching it. They are the same show.
No.
So that I've seen Death Note. Same thing. I take this potato chip and eat it. It's so much.
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about like the way that it comes across, like with them like doing the voiceover and like that kind of stuff. Yeah, I get that, but no, I mean I've said this to you before. That's like saying all American TV shows are the same. No, it's not true. That's like walking in and watching Lois and Superman and Green Arrow and being like, oh, these are the same show, and then just assuming that all of American television is like that. No, anime has everything under the sun. The reason I say it's properly rated is because there's some really good stuff in there. Some of the best stuff I've ever watched in my life, i.e. Attack on Titan, is anime, so I give it a lot of points there. But also people in Western, in like America, right, act like it's so hip and cool, and like for a while it was the hipster thing to like, and people just act like it's like their whole personality and are just obsessed with it and all that. And I think sometimes that can be a bit much, but also we're nerds, so like that's kind of what we do. So those two things kind of balance out to me. I say it's properly rated.
All right. The NFL draft.
3, 2, 1. Overrated.
You're the worst, man. If this was hot takes, I would break. The NFL draft, for those of you that do not know, even though I'm a nerd, it is my favorite day of the year. There is nothing that I like more than the NFL draft. It is a day where everybody gets to be happy. These kids' lives have changed on this day. You ever see those clips of the families? And it's like they get drafted and everybody is just bawling their eyes out. This is generational wealth that these kids have worked their whole lives for. And now they've made it. And you're going to tell me that that's overrated? F*** you.
You see this crushed up cherry Coke can?
Yep.
I'd rather sit and look at this. I'd rather watch that.
Terrible.
Just kidding.
All right, final.
I just don't care about sports. So anyways, go ahead.
Final.
All right.
Ryan Johnson.
3, 2, 1.
Underrated.
Properly rated. Because he made the worst Star Wars movie ever.
But you like his other movies.
Yeah.
Knives Out, Glass Onion are good. And then I really like Looper.
I haven't seen it.
Looper's probably my favorite Ryan Johnson movie. It's really good. It's got your boy, Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Why do you assume he's my boy?
Because you forgot his name.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good one. What are we doing now? We're doing hot takes? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you want to go first?
Time
or
for
shall
some
I?
more balls ability.
Yeah, so yeah.
Let's get ballsy up in here. So we're not doing nerdy hot takes this time.
No, it's food.
We're talking about food.
Food.
Food. How many do you have?
5.
I have 9.
Okay, you're going first.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start hot and then I'll taper off and then it'll get hot again. Ready? Yeah. Chipotle's garbage.
I know this take, so it's not gonna make me.
It's not gonna make you break because we've talked about it before.
I love Chipotle.
I have consistently tried to like it for years, and I have consistently come up wanting. It does not. So I've told this story. Back in the day, I tried it when I was younger. I didn't like the taste, and it made me sick to my stomach. And so forever, every time I've had it, I just didn't like it. And then recently, I tried it again. The taste was a little bit better. It still made me sick to my stomach.
Chipotle's excellent. Brussels sprouts are excellent, and I love them.
That's gross.
They're great.
I haven't had Brussels sprouts in a while. I feel like they have to be prepared properly.
Maybe, but I think they're an S tier Thanksgiving food.
I've never really had them.
They're good.
I'm sure I would hate them.
Probably.
Nacho cheese Doritos are superior. Better than Cool Ranch by a mile.
Nacho cheese is the original flavor? Yeah, I agree.
Okay. I've had plenty of people be like, oh, Cool Ranch is clearly the best. No. Screw
the regular ones, yeah. Tacos are hilariously overrated.
Just tacos in general?
Yep.
Why?
They're fine. I think that there's other Mexican food that's much better.
All right. Speaking of Mexican food, I'll go ahead and do this one. Del Taco is better than Taco Bell.
I've never had Del Taco, but I don't really like Taco Bell. The Doritos Locos Tacos are pretty good, though. Gator. Like alligator. Mm-hmm. Delicious.
I think I had it once. I can't remember.
Tastes like chicken, but like a little bit. Yeah, it's good. A little different.
Cheez-Its are bad.
Yeah, I'm a goldfish guy.
I literally wrote down Cheez-Its are bad, bow down to goldfish.
Yeah,
Clink
I'm a goldfish guy.
That's so great that you said that.
Yeah.
No, goldfish are clearly superior.
Clearly.
Yep.
Stitch is falling apart behind you.
No, Stitch. Appa Stitch, no. Fix me.
You've got a good Stitch
I know I
impression,
do.
man.
I fixed him.
Nice.
He's so cute. He's so cute.
Cereal is better when it sits in milk for 30 minutes.
See, this could potentially make me break. I knew this a little bit about you. I think that's gross. The basic premise of you putting them in and getting it a little bit soggy, I'm chill with. I'm cool with, right? You don't want super crunchy cereal. You want it to get in the milk a little bit. Give that a few minutes. You're giving it half an hour. That's where you cross into psychopathic territory.
So what I do, this is my morning routine. I wake up, I make my cereal, I put it in the fridge, and then I go to the bathroom. And then I walk around the backyard. And then I do other things. And then I come back and eat my cereal. Maybe I'll have a banana in the meantime.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Not make me break gross because I kind of knew it already, but it's up there.
Yeah.
It's up there.
Yep.
It's pretty bad.
Yep.
Rocky Road ice cream is overrated. I would never buy it.
Sure. Vegetables are better than fruit.
Ugh. Really?
Yep. I'm a vegetables guy. Broccoli, celery, bangers.
I disagree. Apples, grapes, bananas, pineapple.
Apples are good. Pineapple's good. Tomatoes, fruit, good. Vegetables. Oh, cauliflower? Give me a good cauliflower. How about a rutabaga?
I'm with you on broccoli, carrots, some of that, but celery, Brussels sprouts.
Carrots are good.
Carrots are great. How many more you got?
I'm out. I'm trying to think of one.
I can just give you mine until you break.
Okay.
Pumpkin pie is an elite dessert. Top 5 of all time, maybe.
It's fine. Okay.
Pumpkin pie is great. Put some whipped cream on that. Eat it all day. Totino's is the best frozen pizza.
I don't even know what that is.
Totino's, DiGiorno can suck it.
Okay.
If I was to think of the worst thing ever to put on a chip, it would be guacamole.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. You're out of your... I'm not faking this. You're out of your mind.
Like it doesn't even have to be a food. If I was just to think of like anything in the world, like dirt.
Why do you like guacamole?
Garbage. Nothing. Would you?
Guacamole is an S tier chip thing.
Avocado ruins everything it's in.
Avocado makes literally everything better. I'm a plain cheeseburger guy. I get avocado on my burger.
Take it off my cheeseburger. Take it off my tacos. Take it off out of my sushi.
Oh my gosh. You're out of your... You're wrong.
Give me chips and salsa, and if you have green stuff on the side, I will take it and I will put it in the nearest garbage.
You're out of your mind. Guacamole's amazing.
I will take my fork. I will reach into my taco and put that to the side.
You're out of your mind.
Get that out of there.
That's why you don't like Chipotle. You don't like their guac is fire.
Well, no guac that has ever existed is fire.
You're out of your mind. Murder him for that. I know you will. That's crazy. Nice work. That was a good one. I'm
going to read my last one because I doubt we'll ever do
food hot takes ever again.
Or should I save it?
No, let's hear it.
I'm just interested to see your opinion. Mayonnaise is amazing, and I occasionally use it like a dipping sauce like ketchup.
Gross. That wouldn't have made me break, but that's disgusting. Mayonnaise is awful.
I literally did it yesterday at Six Flags. I got packets of mayonnaise and squeezed it out and dipped my fries into it.
Gross.
Mayonnaise is awesome.
Okay. You ready for trivia?
Yep.
It's light today. It's general movie trivia.
Okay.
I don't think they're very hard, but I don't know if you're going to get any of these.
Okay. Yeah, you could, like, on movie trivia, I could, depending on how hard you make it, I can either do really well or really hard or really bad. So I'm interested to see what you're doing to me.
LeBron James
Space Jam
went to the Lakers because he wanted to be in more movies. He did that by being in Space Jam.
Yes.
So he moved to Los Angeles
to
be in more movies. Name a movie he was in before Space Jam.
The only one I know is House Party because it was at his house. It came out last year. You know I'm not the biggest LeBron guy.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think I could think of a single one he's in. Let's see. Yeah, no.
He's in a couple. The most famous one is the Amy Schumer, Bill Hader movie, Trainwreck.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Really? Well, that was a pretty big deal at the time. It kind of made Amy Schumer the star that she is now. Do you remember at the Oscars when she was like, animation is tedious and sucks?
No.
She was like...
She's tedious and sucks.
She was like, animation is something that kids enjoy and us parents have to endure.
Wow. Hey, get off the stage. Hey, exit stage right.
Wrong. J.K. Simmons.
Yep.
One of my favorite actors of all time. I know you love him as well.
Yep.
Obviously, J. Jonah Jameson is my favorite role of his. He's been in a lot of shit. He won an Oscar for a movie called Whiplash.
Yeah.
Great movie. Miles Teller's in it.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't seen it yet, right? Oh, it's excellent. We'll watch it together sometime soon. He's in insurance commercials for what company?
Farmers.
Correct.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yep, we are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Logan Paul had a speaking role cut from this Zac Efron comedy.
Oh my
I'm
God.
tripping you up here because it should be something, but it's not.
No, I've heard about this. I'm going to try to guess the thing I can think of. I've heard this story. I've heard Logan talk about it. It's not the beach one. Is it the beach one? What's it called? I know what it is. I'm going to sit here and think about it. It's going to drive you crazy. It's going to drive me crazy. The lifeguards and The Rock is in it, I think. And I don't frickin' know. Hold on. What is it?
Baywatch.
Thank you. I was right.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I would have gotten it.
I thought for sure you were going to go with The Neighbors.
No. I knew that. Baywatch.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Because it would make sense if it would make more sense if it was a Neighbors, but it is Baywatch, correct.
You didn't put the lightsaber on the set? You have, like...
I know.
The set's your job.
I know.
The set is... Okay, all right. You have insulted our poor button. which has feelings, by the way.
I know.
And you didn't put the lightsaber up.
I know. I always put it on last because it's so heavy. I'm worried it's going to fall off the thing, but that was on me. That's on me.
Can we just apologize to the lightsaber and to the button?
I'm sorry.
To the lightsaber.
I'm sorry to the lightsaber, and I am sorry to the button.
Can someone make an edit of that? And thank you.
Yeah. The Greatest Showman. One of your favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
There it is on the set.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop.
It's about a guy named P.T. Barnum.
Yep.
What does P.T. stand for?
Patrick Terry.
Wrong.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Phineas Taylor.
Oh, I knew Phineas. I should have known Phineas. Yeah.
Jack Nicholson
Yeah.
was recently photographed. Everybody's talking about how he looks like.
Yeah, that was mean.
Yeah, terrible.
How old is he?
How old is he? You have options.
Oh, okay.
88, 85, 79, 92.
Jeez. 85.
Correct.
Yeah. I think I might have seen that. Homie is just like standing on his balcony as
Now,
an
that's,
85.
as of recording this, I do think his birthday's April 22nd. So when this comes out, he'd be 86.
Okay, gotcha.
Kevin Costner, very famous actor. He's known for movies like The Untouchables, and then great sports movies like Field of Dreams, and one of my favorite sports movies of all time, Draft Day. What superhero movie is he in? You have to name one. He's in a couple. Are you even picturing?
Yes, he's in Man of Steel.
Correct.
He's the dad.
Yes, he's Pa Kent, the worst of all time. Name one James Cameron movie. This is easy, and then it's really hard, and then it's easy again. Name one James Cameron movie that isn't or doesn't have a sequel.
Titanic.
Correct.
And here we go.
If you miss that one, though, if you forget that he did that, it's impossible.
Right.
Terminator, Avatar, all
Yeah.
those aliens.
I forgot he did that.
Yeah.
That.
Jason Momoa is best known for Aquaman.
Yep.
What is the name of his character in Game of Thrones?
Yeah. I'll know it when I hear it. I just know he has sex in the first episode.
He does.
And like surrounded by a bunch of people.
With Emilia Clarke.
Yeah. He's a lot meaner in Game of Thrones than he is as Aquaman.
He's got a mean name.
Yeah.
Khal Drogo.
Drogo. Yeah, I never would have gotten it. You know, he's licking a knife in the Fast trailer.
He is.
Is that doing it for you, or is that weird?
Is it blood?
It looked like, I mean, it's a knife. Unless he's like cutting up.
He's licking blood? It's a little much.
Yeah.
Jason.
He's the villain. I don't think he'd be like cutting pineapple and then like licking it like that. Like.
That'd be hot.
So pineapple's hot, blood is a little weird?
Yeah. All right. You did it.
No, thanks. No punishment this week?
No, I was feeling a little casual this week.
A little cash.
Super cash.
On the reg.
Always on the reg.
Always on the reg.
All right.
We're finishing the Rizz bracket. I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
I thought about something the other day, and I meant to talk to you about it, but we can just talk about it on the podcast.
Okay.
For the 3-episode brackets
Yeah.
that we've been doing, why'd you put your computer
Well,
away?
you were talking to me. I want to give you my full attention.
No, you can pull it up. It's about the bracket. We had a guest, Monica, for the first episode of the bracket.
Yeah.
And then we didn't have a guest for the last one, and now we don't have a guest here. I actually kind of like that, having a guest help us decide for one episode, and then we got it going. You let us know if you'd like that.
Yeah. And comment suggestiones.
Or no guests at all, even though everybody on TikTok just wants all guests.
Maybe Deborah could help us out.
Great idea.
Deborah has no idea what Rizz is, though.
No.
Let's see. Rizz bracket. Here we go. We don't have a lot left. This is crazy. And we're going to really, really fight.
All right, let's hear
We're
it.
really, really going to fight.
Let's do it. I can't believe you said guacamole isn't good on chips.
Here we go. Mike Wazowski or Lumiere, who has more Rizz? This is so tough. This is a finals matchup, bro. They could both win this thing. I have my answer, though. I have my answer. You want to count it down? 3, 2, 1. Lumiere. Gosh dang it, Alex. Gosh dang it.
We don't see Lumiere.
We do.
Right.
Here's the thing. I understand Mike does it a little bit more often. I don't think he's as good at it. Lumiere's got the French.
Lumiere's romantic. Lumiere's much more romantic.
He's literally a candlelit dinner. I just think that like the French angle gives him an edge. I don't know if that's weird.
I can see Mike winning other matchups. I don't know if I see Lumiere getting past this.
Are we coming back to it? I don't know what to do.
I can't.
This is why we need a guest.
This is exactly what we need to get.
Ooh. All right, we're going to come back to it.
Okay.
Mr. Incredible, Daredevil. Who has more Rizz?
Oh!
Daredevil. Mrs. Incredible is bad. Bob Parr bagged Helen Parr.
Put 3 kids in her.
And that's great. Daredevil, more consistent. It's Daredevil.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. I'm glad he made it this far.
The superhero matchup, though, I like that. That's cool. Oh, no! These are so hard. I don't know how we're going to do this. I really don't know how we're going to do this.
What do we got?
This is so difficult. Iron Man or Sokka, who has more Rizz?
Sokka.
Iron Man is the guy, dude.
Iron Man's that guy, but he's also a trillionaire.
Yep.
And he's famous, and he's Iron Man. Sokka's doing it. He's nobody.
He can't even bend.
Mm-hmm.
He has no powers.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, he learns how to use a space sword and a boomerang.
Yeah,
and
it's
he's
Sokka.
slaying the ladies.
It's Sokka.
Yeah, I'll give it to Sokka. That's tough, though.
I'm about to fart.
I will... Listen to me right now.
This smells so bad.
Listen, brother. I need you to listen to me. I need you to look into my eyeballs right now. I'm... Oh, yeah. Oh, my... What the fuck? Listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
I was relying on the littlest bit of respect from you. I considered writing up a contract when we first made our first episode, and there being one line item in it, and it being, you don't fart on the podcast. We are in too close of a vicinity. I don't want to hear that in my editing, and I need to stay focused and not have your fumes enter my nostrils.
I haven't pooped this morning. That's what that
Because
was.
of that, I get to decide this next matchup.
Okay. No.
Nope.
Let me just hear it.
Nope. You farted, and I had to smell it.
I want to hear what the matchup
No,
is.
it's not that big of a deal.
No, because it's going to be somebody.
No.
No, it's, you know what? It's Barney, so no.
It's not Barney.
Oh, who is it then?
It's not Barney.
Tell me, and I will.
I promise you, it's not Barney.
So just tell me who it is.
I'll tell you. Shake my hand.
No.
It's not Barney. You can decide that one.
I believe you.
No.
No. Just let me hear what it is.
You farted.
Let me hear what it is.
I get to decide.
Just let me hear what it is.
I will read it to you when you shake my hand.
No, read it. You're being difficult.
You farted! I'm difficult.
You are. There you go. No, read it. Just read it. Andrew.
It's Barry Benson.
There we go. Okay, you prick.
And Ferb.
You really wanted to be Ferb.
Yeah, I freaking wanted to be Ferb.
So I made this joke last night. I was at dinner with two of our roommates, and they asked a very good hypothetical. If you had to be an animal smaller than your cell phone, what would you pick? And I picked Bumblebee because people are scared of me, but I'm also kind of majestic. You see pictures of bumblebees all the time sleeping on flowers, so they're kind of cute. And it's been done before. There is a chance I can a human. What's his name? Barry.
You don't even know his freaking name.
Barry.
You don't know his name.
That's his name, Barry?
Barry.
Barry gives all bumblebees everywhere hope. That's something that Ferb doesn't have.
It's Ferb. It's Ferb.
He has the greatest achievement on this list.
That might be true, but you farted, so it's Ferb.
Absurd.
Michael Wazowski, Lumiere.
I gotta go Mike.
Okay, how about we abide by the results of the poll? Because I put them both in a poll before.
Okay.
And I think Mike Wazowski won, unfortunately.
Perfect.
Mike won by 1%.
Lovely.
Fine, I'll give it to you because you gave me Ferb.
I didn't want to give you Ferb. I'd rather give you Lumiere and get Barry.
Mike Wazowski or Daredevil, who has more Rizz?
Daredevil.
What? Now you're flipping on Mike?
No, I love Mike, and I wanted Mike to beat Lumiere, but Lumiere also loses to Daredevil. Lumiere loses to Daredevil handily. Daredevil's blind.
Sokka, Ferb. Sokka.
Bang. Oh my gosh, Sokka Daredevil's the final.
In the finals, Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Sokka from
Barry should be here. Barry would beat both of them.
No, you and the internet are stupid. You and the internet are stupid.
What do you mean the internet?
The internet voted Barry too.
Cause he should.
No, y'all like the meme and you like the single greatest achievement. That is not a good argument. No.
He f***ed a human.
We're not going backwards, okay? It's been done. The decision has been made. I'm sick of it.
Did you see how easily Ferb got out? Sokka Barry is an interesting conversation, and it's Barry.
It's not Barry.
Me and you were both like, boom, Sokka.
At what point in the B movie do we see him have sex with her? They talk. Ew.
Finn McMissile, British intelligence. Tomater, average intelligence.
Do bees even have
Finn
penises?
McMissile, British intelligence.
Bee penis.
Tomater, average intelligence.
Bee penis.
Finn McMissile, British
Ow,
intelligence.
my-
Tomater,
What the
average
frick is
intelligence.
that?
Oh my gosh.
There's no way she had sex with that.
Dude, she f***ed the shit out of that.
No, she didn't.
Tomater, Finn
Button.
McMissile. I've got huge gums.
Daredevil or Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender, who has more Rizz?
Barry beats both of them.
No, he doesn't.
I want to go Sokka. But
Really?
I also want to go Daredevil.
The blind thing might give him an advantage because females are like, oh, he's so sweet, even though he's
Blind.
struggled. When
But
he's not really struggling.
He's always conventionally attractive, even when he's a ginger.
It's true.
And Sokka is not.
Yeah, he's not as hot as Daredevil.
No, that's what I'm saying.
And then also, like, Daredevil might use his powers against you. Like, you might think he can't hear you, and she's saying something about herself or him, and he can hear you, like, down the block.
But does that give him points?
I feel like that's cheating. Mm-hmm. But that's a good point. It might give him points. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going Sokka.
He can hear your heartbeat. He knows when you're into him.
I can't believe Sokka's winning this.
Sokka was almost out in the first round.
Yeah, this feels weird.
It should be Barry.
It's not.
That's why.
No.
In my ride
From outer space. We going Sokka?
Yeah. So anticlimactic. It should be Barry.
It should not be. Sokka wins. Sokka's great. Sokka's
great.
funny. Sokka's got the comedy. Sokka's got the. This is a good pick. Sokka's got the comedy. Sokka isn't super conventionally attractive or rich. Sokka's got the resume. He's got the skills. He's got the boomerang sword. And he grows up. He grows up to. Then he gets the attractiveness when he grows up.
Everything that you're saying applies to Barry.
No, it doesn't. Barry does not have the resume. He has one person on the list, and we don't see them have sex. And he doesn't do it because he's impressive. He does it because she's psychotic, okay? And she's a stupid human, okay? No, I agree. It's the greatest achievement. It's not enough to win this bracket because I'm smarter than that. You got to play the game, brother. Sokka wins the bracket.
I just farted again.